Good morning.
Morning. You see my concentration face?
I can see the concentration face. And just so that people don't think that I'm laughing at them, the reason that this is so hilarious is that on the very final bar of our opening music is the first that I got to see of Laura today at all popping on the screen, which is my personal definition of not late. That is on time. And I have a very, very complicated claim against an airline at the moment, hinging on this definition of being on time, not late. What were you? Exactly on time.
I mean, there was a hair that was as thin as a very, but it was a hair.
You know what? Some hair is thin, and for the people with a no hair, they're very thankful even for thin hair.
Yes.
And we're not splitting it. We're not splitting it.
Here. Yeah.
It's here. It's here. And you're here. You can go with this.
Yeah. I had loads of time. I started writing this email. You know, you get lost in an email, and I went, holy crap. Whoa. I was just like completely in the land of, that was only 10 minutes. No, it was half an hour, Laura. So I do apologize for my hair.
Yeah, no. And when you get sort of this close to almost not being on time, albeit still being perfectly on time, when you get this close, then you start sort of thinking back to your day and you're like, yeah, I could have definitely weed faster if I really wanted to.
Yeah, there's many things. I was completely convinced, but apparently my brain isn't trusted to be convinced about timing today. Anyway, morning. Good
morning, and a wonderful morning to everybody that's joining us.
Yes, lots and lots of love to everybody, and it's quite sunny here. It's sunny with you guys.
Not at all. No, it really turned into winter where we are. It's very mountainous, so any kind of fog, mist, they all kind of roll into one. And a couple of days ago, I was still in shorts and flip-flops out of pure laziness. Those shorts fit, they are comfortable, they look cute with everything. They're going on. These flip-flops are purple. That's the entire screening process. And that was a mistake. And I spent yesterday feeling like a cold was creeping up on me. And I was trying to cheat the cold by keeping myself warm. I was like, listen, skin, I hear you. I hear you, and I'm willing to cooperate if you cooperate back with me. So no, we've got winter. As of a couple of days ago, we've got winter. Have you got summer?
Maybe I'm being over enthusiastic, but it just looks quite. It was weird because I went out for a walk yesterday and the wind was so icy, but the sun was so bright. So it's just. I guess it's just this autumn confusion. You're like, yay! Oh, it's just. It's still very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Yeah, you stick with the yay. Stick with the yay.
Yeah, I stick with the yay. Stick with the yay. There's enough booze in the world.
Exactly. So we got the winter, but we had a really bad storm over the weekend. Trees on the side of the road were creaking, and sometimes when the trees creak, they just kind of break from the wind. And this time next week, I'll be on my way to Ireland where I'm hand fasting this couple.
I'm thinking about this.
So excited about it. But last weekend, the Irish Sea was completely closed to any transport. You couldn't get from Scotland to Belfast. You couldn't get from Wales to Dublin. Nothing. And I was like, listen, guys, listen good to Inbal that worships you many years.
Yeah, many years.
On the 17th, that kind of behavior is not going to fly. So I keep checking like the weather report for like this time next week, and it looks like it'll be sunny. So I feel like, magic works.
Yeah, it does. Sorry, I think it's my internet. It's been not working. I don't know. Something goes going a bit weird.
You win some, you lose some.
I'm freezing, going. Woo. No, I was looking at some of the waves. I think I was seeing that from Ireland, and like how the massive waves coming in on the coast. I was like, wow, that's intense. Yeah.
Yeah. And you think, wow, if I was caught in that, like, how long do I give myself?
But can you see? Is my screen freezing? Is it going weird?
A little, not just like for a few seconds at a time. Okay. Should we throw some messages on? Get everybody in.
Yes. Get everybody in the show.
Get everybody in. And if you're new to the show, send a message, whatever platform you're on, except for, unfortunately, Instagram. Instagram doesn't let me see your messages. But send your messages and you'll see them on the screen, just like Mark here. Little important revelation. If it weren't for Mark texting me earlier, I wouldn't have known that the system had scheduled the show for an hour ago. And wow. an hour ago, I was in the mountains running. I say running, dragging my corpse up a hill.
Well done.
Thank you. So I came in, I saw Mark's message and it said, the thing is on for 10:30. So as I was entering the shower, I was sort of trying to update all of it. It looks like it's broadcasting fine on everything. There might be some thumbnails missing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No. So, yeah, got them. So Mark says, good morning in Bar Laura, and there's lovely kitties. I hope you're all well.
They're having fun this morning. They're at that age where the things I buy them to play with, they love. I mean, with a cat, that's a very small margin, isn't it, of time where you think. So I bought this little tunnel, and they're both having a scrap in it, and they're having the best time. So they're living their best life. And then my friend bought them a festival tent. It's amazing. And also, apparently, the computer cable's the best thing ever. But there's a festival tent. It's got like a fire outside. It's got pretend food inside, and catnip. It's like the most amazing thing ever, and they love that too.
That's a product for cats.
I want to show it you. I can see if I don't want to like product placement, but I want to show you. It's only quite small, but look.
If they offer to sponsor you, wow.
It's got a fire that crinkles. It's got catnip dangles. It's even got a guitar in a cat shape on it. It's amazing.
on the one hand, it's really, really amazing. On the other hand, if this is a product for cats that exists out there in the business world, we really need to take a long, hard look in the mirror as a society, like in general.
Oh yeah, it's not for the cats. We know it's for us. I think when I was just like, but actually I say it, and Luna is now playing in her tent because I've brought attention to it. So she's playing.
That's really nice. You kind of think, how much is this? How much is therapy? The tent is definitely cheaper.
Oh yeah, and it brings hours of joy
for cat and owner alike.
Cat and owner.
I think you should product place it. Good morning, Mark says. Everyone else, please remember to like and subscribe so you know when those lovely ladies and others are on. Lovely ladies and others, perhaps less lovely. Some equally lovely.
Perhaps more on time.
Definitely. But I think, like psychic, like audience. Last minute, because we have a message that fits with that in a second. But more important, look at that. Lucan says, hello, hope you're all well. On day 9 of COVID, and I've had enough. 9.
I'm so sorry, love. Yeah.
Oh. Hopefully day 10 will be the turning point when you are well.
Maybe 9 being a sacred number. It's saying we've done our time of sacrifice to the COVID now. Let's do
enough. Who did you even get it from? Mark sending blessings. And then we have the very timely message from Moon Moggy John, who says, hi, I'm late, sorry.
I cannot say anything.
He may have missed the first few seconds, which would have contextualized exactly why this is so hilarious.
You're not late, John. It's you're like Gandalf. You're never late.
So Mark says, Hold on a moment, ladies. I've had no hair, and well, now it's growing. It'll get way longer. I mean, I think it'll suit me. Yeah, so Mark had no hair because of the treatments, and now he's got like thick, dark, goth mop. It's spectacular.
Excellent
Spectacular.
behavior.
John says, finally, a good night's sleep. 2 nights of no sleep because of the moonlight. I must be a lunatic.
I think you're in the right club here. We all are.
Yeah.
You're in the right place.
Yeah. And you know what? Moonlight is a brilliant reason for no sleep.
Yeah.
But probably the top reason for no sleep.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You don't want to lose sleep for worries or, you know, even neighborhood news.
Into the bedroom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have I shown you this one with the witch's hat on?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Is it just decorative? Is it like a good
doesn't
thumb
do
rest?
anything. No, it doesn't. Yeah. I rest my thumb on it thinking but it's not really that. You know, I could rest my thumb without it.
Yeah, it's what you call a soothing gesture. Like if you rub something. Yeah, soothing.
Think of it like a lucky hat, the lucky witch's hat. Just go.
Yeah. I know. Give that helmet a rub. But it does look, because those cups with the like double capacity are so heavy. You must have unbelievable muscles like in your right wrist. They're so heavy. I would have probably sort of used it with a for the thumb, you know, just to get extra leverage to not be dropping it. So I have no hot drink today. It is sort of very, very tragic because I run with my friend right after dropping off at the school, and there was a bit of a car accident. So it looked like we went past the accident on the way down. It looked like everybody was fine. Just the cars were a little bit damaged, but it didn't look like there was any life or limb. It was just sort of 3 cars that must have overestimated how rural it is here, because you know, you just don't see cars, you know, for minutes at a time. So it was very unfortunate. But then on the way back from the school, the police had decided to dispatch 3 flashing units and to block the entire road. And so I was a little late for my run. So my friend was a little late. And then I sort of flew into the house, did my best with the shower, was also very last minute. And a hot drink just didn't fit into the preparation. So I have this. I'm not sad. I like this.
You got this. Water, rehydration. Yes, it's good. It's good. It's good.
And I managed to make friends with 2 biscuits on the way into the screen.
Good.
Good. Luciane says, "Oh, to feel well enough to go out."
Oh, I'm sorry.
I really hope you feel well enough to not just go out, but to conquer the outside soon.
To enjoy the outside world. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
Shall we take her a little card, a little healing card?
I already have. I took the liberty. I already have. So I was like, the first one we've got is no surprise, 9 of Swords, day 9, 9 of Swords. We get and also what I think about the cloves is, and all illnesses that affect you, you know, and it's like I think it really messes with your head quite a bit as well. I feel really it sort of makes you feel so much lower in that way, more than other things I've noticed. That's just personal. Maybe you haven't felt that, but I just feel the 9 of Swords is a messing with your head kind of card. It's like all the heavy stuff feels a lot heavier. But what we have after the 9 of Swords, so after this 9th day, is you've got the 4 of Wands and then the King of Cups there as well. So these are so healing. And I think the 4 of Wands is warmth. Maybe it's not tomorrow, but maybe it is, you know, to feel great. But maybe within that 3 or 4 days, you are feeling back to yourself again. I do feel something very bright and lovely is happening. And I think with the 4 of Wands, I just got this real warmth and energy returning and just doing something really, like being able to feel that life force returning really full. And I do feel it's being a massive clear out for you in certain ways as well at the moment. And there's a new energy coming in. What did you get?
Yeah, so obviously starting really, really badly with our close friends. 9 of Wands. 10 of swords. So we have a 9 again. We have the 10 of swords. So tomorrow, no good news for tomorrow yet either. You're completing the whole 10, all the 10 Sephiroth. You're climbing the whole tree of life with this, each one. And this could even be like not just the muscle aches, but like when everything tenses into itself, you know, how you kind of, you know, every muscle that you have and you didn't know you had decides to fire up against you. But when this is over, and I really feel that after tomorrow it is over, you realize all the and again a 10, you realize all the transformation that this has put you through, and it's shown you who is in your life, you know, for the long haul, and who is in your life for a ride. I also feel like you might have not even noticed, but you've downloaded some creative, not projects, not ideas, what the word, like input. You've downloaded a new creative direction for yourself. And as you emerge from this, you know, Hades of transformation and challenges, you'll realize that you're going in a slightly different direction with your art. So yeah, it's a bit of a Greek myth of a COVID, not a regular COVID.
That sounds when you get ill and you go to the underworld and come out totally refreshed, and you're at that stage where you're thinking, I'm not going to get that. But we both feel it. We both feel it.
Yeah, it's coming. It's a coming. Mark says, finger crossed the Irish hand fasting goes as planned. Isn't going to be rubbish weather. I really hope so. Yeah. Luciane says, luckily I have a lovely view from my bedroom window.
It's
That's something.
Oh, lunatic.
And screen is fine here. Oh, that's your freezings.
My freezings. I was like, look, my cute confused face freezings.
Every time you freeze, it's on a stunning face, ethereal expression. Simeon's 100%. Simeon says, good morning. Hope you're having a great day and everything is all doing great. We have emojis and little horsey emoji. Hope the new kitten are settling in well. They stopped chewing your wires.
Yes. They I've had to. It's all the toys. And as you know, by the festival tent, there's a lot of toys. But it's just like the wire is the ones, the holy grail of things to play with. But they've stopped for the moment. So.
Yeah. Wait until they meet Christmas decorations for the first time.
Yeah, everyone's like, and you can't put your tree up this year. I was like, I'm putting my tree up. Same.
Insanity.
The tree is going up. It might come down and up. You know?
Exactly. The tree will go up. The decorations will be out. The kittens will celebrate. And, you know, midwinter is for everybody. We're not excluding.
Yeah,
exactly. I can't believe anybody would think that you'll skip Christmas for the cats. Christmas is for the cats.
I know. I think that they know that I probably won't, but they always try. Like they were saying, maybe you should do this, Laura, with this look on their face like they haven't got a hope in hell, but they want to put their 10 pence in anyway.
No, it's true. It's true. People just like to say things to feel, you know, like we're part of a community.
Yeah. And it's falling on Aries' ears going, I've already planned it.
Yeah. It's well, planning didn't go into it. It's happening. It's a happening. Yeah. It's already happened. It's as good as done. Luciane says for the festival, oh my goodness, Kitten Fest.
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, it's hours of joy. And, you know, I did not know such things existed, but now it's in my living room.
Yeah. It was a luxury. It is now an essential necessity. And that's just how things go.
It is.
Simeon says, so true about the small window of what cats will play with, Laura. All my cat Bagheera would play with was a shopping receipt and never interested in the proper cat toys.
This is
crinkles,
the way
doesn't
of
it?
Cat, isn't it? Crinkly receipt, boxes. I mean, there's lots of plush beds they've got. They're not into that yet, but these kind of crinkly tunnels and tent things are just the best, I think, at the moment. Yeah, that's.
Do they stand at the start of the tunnel
Wiggle the bottom.
Thing with the wiggle, do the little thing with the wiggle, and then zoom to the other side.
And then the other one jumps on it while it's in the tent.
The joy.
And the tunnel comes out of the tent, so it can be like a whole war den going on, It's like,
if like I late night scroll, to wind down, the algo shows you things your friends like. So I'll get like some, cats attacking cats video, and it'll be like already liked by your friend Laura. It tells you. It knows, because I look at it and I think, oh, do you know who I should send this to? My friend Laura. Oh, wait, no need. She's left a little red heart here.
Yes.
It's such a great genre. That when they jump on a shelf and fall from the shelf, I could watch it and do watch it 3 hours at a time.
It's I'm a simple soul.
Simple joys for simple people. Lucy, right? I feel like Luciana is holding back some information from us, saying not sure who from.
But then there's
who have you been kissing? Who?
Oh.
Robert says hi, ladies from down under.
Hi. Morning, good evening.
Yeah, let us know how the day continues. We only know how this date is going to be until midday. Let us know how midnight is. Seems to be in the air sometimes. Yeah, it's just sort of Mark has got a hot drink. It can make you one. I know. I'm alone at home today. There's nobody to make me a hot drink.
Oh.
Nilda says, such a breath of joy. They're wishing Inbal, Laura, Mark, and everybody else a beautiful, blessed day. Sending kisses and hugs to all. Can I have a card before starting my day? Gracias.
You can. Of course you can. Thank you, lovely. That's beautiful, beautiful. Okay.
You say one card, you end up with 6 cards.
Yeah. One thing is you do your reading first. I've noticed I'd unplugged the computer to save the cat, so I better actually plug it in before I actually go off air.
Yeah, I'll take you off screen so that you're not finding yourself in and out. Right, and this is for you, Nilda. So we're starting with, this is around the workplace, and you feel as if people are judging you, and I think that they are, but they're not judging you in a bad way. I feel like they're kind of looking up to you, and if you feel like too much attention coming in, it stresses you, but it's just that they see you as the kind of person that sort of focuses. They see you as the kind of person that they can learn from. They can learn like their tips and techniques from. So don't feel as if you're negatively judged by those around you. Just because they're keeping an eye on you, that is not bad news. So we've got that one, and let's see what Laura has for you.
Okay. Well, I've got some beauties actually, as I was making nice sound effects. So the story going on from this is maybe even celebrating your own magic, your own journey. Look, you've got some beauties. You've got the 2 of Cups coming up straight away. So I'll pull the rest of the cards out. Then you've got the Sun card, and I just look at all this fire and connection to soul. And then you've got the star, the pole star. So this is really showing me that whatever's been going on or how you've been feeling, it's time to connect deeply to your own magic, your own joy, to those that see that and those that feed and nourish and nurture it. The 2 of Cups, of course, is a very romantic card, but it's also, it's alchemy, this creative process, this flowing of really positive energy. And like you sent this beautiful message to us all, like your joy, your heart, your energy shines out and can be felt and experienced. And I think it's maybe time to own that and to claim it and to just be out of the, not thinking too much, just going into the heart, going into what you feel passionate about and celebrating yourself and your journey. Because I also feel it's about to shift and it's about to change. You're about to go on a new venture, and it's something that you've earned, and it's taking you further towards your absolute dream and your soul journey. So there's some beautiful energies there, and they feel big. They feel like maybe this is for today, but it's going to take on for today, so you're more sure of the direction that you're going in.
Ah, that's really beautiful. Nilda is such a little light, isn't she?
Yes. Yeah. And it feels like this light is just knowing that you are that. And maybe like, think of the hermit card where you carry that for other people as well. It's almost like embodying it for you as well. Just knowing that you actually share your gifts by really embodying that light. Yeah.
Ah, it's beautiful. Mark, we have another Mark. Mark W says, hello, y'all.
Morning, morning, morning.
Morning. Mark is thankful to Linda. Lucianne says, I've had the whole thing. Nausea, sickness, loose tummy, and anxiety darkness, like you said. It's true, Laura. It really is a mind trick too.
It does. Yeah, it really is. And I think more than a lot of illnesses, it seems to really just mess with your levels in your mind, and just lots of love, and just hold on to those really nice cards that are coming up that we both got for you, and hope you feel better soon.
A day or two, and it is over. Oh, we've got a real interesting question from Stephanie, who says, hello from UK. Can you tell me why I had the same dream for the past 2 weeks? Does that mean it's going to happen?
Well, it does. Oh, can I just take the reins for a second and you take the reins, or would be?
Yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah.
It depends really what the dream is. I think dreams are, there's definitely, whatever the dream is, because there's so much that goes in the dream life. It means it's very important, and it's a recurring theme that maybe either you're not, so I'm just hiding a flower headdress from the kittens. If you're wondering why I'm just doing strange things with them, I'll put it here. You can't get it on here, can you? They can. That would make for a good show. So with the dreams, it's like, it depends what it is all about. It's something that's deeply lodged in your subconscious, something that wants to be seen. Even if it's about somebody else, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen, though it could. I am not writing that off at all, because something is shouting at you from the subconscious to be listened to be expressed, to be experienced. So depending on what the dream is, it's saying listen to it, journal on it. Think, maybe if you want to share any details, you're welcome to, but you don't have to. But I'd say take it as a very important message. I take it as something that is asking to be looked into. And it doesn't, there are prophetic dreams, there are plenty of prophetic dreams, but what there is often is something in our souls and our minds that is trying to work through and trying to tell you about. And sometimes we don't listen to that in the day-to-day life, and we're still doing the same thing. It will just get louder and louder until we pay attention to it. What do you think, Iqbal?
Yeah, exactly. So just to add to that, in dreams speak to you in a language of symbolism. And so if you see somebody, heaven forbid, like dying in a dream or something, like, doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna, although they might, but it could mean that there is a stage of life ending for that person. Or if you see, a home collapsing, it doesn't necessarily mean that the home will collapse, but maybe it's time to change the energies, or to, in the house, or to change the house altogether. So what you want to see is, if it's the exact same dream, very interesting already, but if it's the same dream in kind of different iterations, then, like Laura said, journal on it, write down everything that it has in common. And thankfully, dreams is, out of all the spiritual things that we deal with, dreams is kind of more in the field of psychology. It crosses over, and so a lot of research goes into it, so that you can find dream, I think I've even got one here, like dream dictionaries. There we go. Dream dictionaries. I would say sort of generally stay away from like online lists of dream stuff, because it'll be like people copying from people, copying from people, copying from people, and then sooner or later made up stuff ends up in it. But have a little look what the specific symbols are that go through the all the different all the different iterations of that dream to find out what it's trying to tell you. It's either your own soul communicating to you or even the soul of the universe communicating to you. But like Laura said, it's something important. If you don't listen, if you don't action something, enjoy, the rest of your life dreaming the same dream.
I know. And I get that as well. Like certain symbols are really specific to certain mindsets as well. Like when you're going through it, you realize, oh, I am going, like I have like tidal wave dreams a lot when I'm just feeling overwhelmed. It's recurring, this fear of this water, this emotional overwhelm. And you come back a few years later and you go, oh, here we are. Oh, right. Okay. I must, if you don't realize quite how overwhelmed you're feeling, poof, the tidal waves come in. So if you've got things that you have your own, you can create your own dream dictionary of when these things happen, you note it down. You have a much more awareness of your dream life with it as well.
Yeah, fabulous. Hopefully that answers. If you want to sort of send some details, we'll be super, super happy to, to look into it a little further. Mark says, yeah, you can put your tree up. Just because they're a pain at that time doesn't mean you can't all enjoy it. I used to with my cat Smudge when she was a kitten.
I think, Smudge was the name of their mum.
Oh.
So I met the kitten's mum and their name was Smudge. So I thought, yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful coincidence.
Yes.
And Mark II says, my mind is on a very near and dear friend of mine that's in a really bad way. Can you do a one card pull? How beautiful to ask for a reading for your friend.
Yeah.
I'll go with one card because you asked specifically.
Yeah, I will too. I hope you understand the restraining this is taking. But I will. You asked. Okay. Can you go first, or?
Ooh. So our close and not very loved friend, the Eight of Swords, is here, and it says that your friend is in a bad way, mostly because of the thoughts and expectations and ideas and panic. It says that your friend can find their own way out, but it'll be much, much easier together because they're not even sure how to take the first step to get themselves out. And where you can help, it doesn't have to be in anything practical. It can be in listening. It can be in empathizing. It can be in brainstorming. It can be in waiting under their house with the car running as they escape, a bad situation and jumping them in and driving them to yours without asking questions. Whatever the step that's appropriate, you can help because they're feeling very, very trapped. And the thing is, when you're trapped in a prison of your own thoughts, it's very hard to escape it because your thoughts will come to you wherever you go. So that's why the listening and the empathizing are so important. What have you got, Laura? Something better, I hope.
Yeah. But I think it's like an add-on, the next stage. And also it links into what you say, because we've got the magician, which is called the shaman in this deck. And, this is kind of going in what can be done, whether it's, it's you or whoever that they will allow. Sometimes it'd be hard to ask for help, but the shaman is the magician. First of all, I was getting, yes, it is the communication, but it is almost that soul retrieval. It's almost that power retrieval back to them to know that they have, because the Eight of Swords is when you feel completely powerless, isn't it? You don't know what you can do. Well, this is bringing back the power. So it even if it's something where they're going, you can't help them maybe, and I hope you can. And the way Zimba was saying are absolutely wonderful. But if that feels too, it's, even on a spiritual sense, or asking them, can I do this for you? Or, just it feels like there is something of you holding that power and holding their energy and doing the work, even on a spiritual level, to support them, as well as being there for them. And like asking this question is there, so, for them, you're already doing that. You're taking those steps on a spiritual level. It is that communication, is that action, whether it be practical, whether it feels tiny or whether it feels huge, it's energetically shifting the energy, which is what you are doing, and reminding them of their power and reminding them of their strength. And it feels really beautiful that you have got that power. So always hold that confidence yourself that you hold in you to help them and support them in any way, shape or form. So it's a beautiful card of, and the Magician is the first one. It's the action, it's the I, it's the stepping in there when you can, and it's very, very powerful. So
yeah, sending lots of love, lots of healing. Mark is still giggling at the cat videos. Lucian says, best kitten pinging. Yes, I've also noticed the kitty things Laura's already seen. The algo is making this so much easier, like for everybody, not for you.
I say nothing. The hearts on the videos say it all.
Yeah. Diane says, hi. Well, I can tell you how last night was. I had an intense dream. You as well.
It's all going on, isn't it? And then me and Moggy John not be able to sleep, and everybody that is sleeping is having these super intense dreams. That Aries full moon stirred up a lot, didn't it? I think as well. Full moon,
I think that Aries full moon like accelerated things.
Yes. Yeah.
On the energy level, but like on all the other things as well. Stephanie, yeah. we've done Stephanie, haven't we?
No, that was about not that one, because that was about the dream. She didn't ask for a card. Oh, though. She asked for a card.
No, let me see. Looking, can you tell me why I had the same dream? Oh yeah, no, that's separate. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. We can have one, and I'm going to try and just do the one again. I'm going to try. I'm going to restrain myself.
Good luck.
For Stephanie.
I believe in you.
Take the one down. Put the cards down. Put the cards down.
Go on, you start now.
Okay, so Stephanie, and interesting about the dream as well, because you've got the Page of Cups or Page of Vessels, which is a lovely otter in this deck in the Wildwood Tarot. But it's that stream for me, because you've mentioned the dream bit already, is that dipping your paw in the unconscious into those, not saying you've dipped, you probably dipped more than a paw in the unconscious, but it's sort of saying yourself in that liminal space. And also with the page is keeping that lightness for yourself, the playful energy. The otter is the most amazing hunter, not because it does a strict regime, because it learns through play and through flow. And so it's being in tune with the joy and the play of your own life is showing you at this time that you get much further down the river than if you meticulously plan and decide this is what you're going to do on Monday. So it's also the bard and the creative energy. So I thought it's a very autumnal card, that feeling of the childhood excitement when the leaves fall from the tree and you get that sense in your heart. It's like encouraging that sense within you, that playful, creative lightness, because it feels to be where the magic happens at the moment.
Yay. So all of that kind of comes together into the indecision. You're saying to yourself, shall I, shan't I? Which makes more sense? Should I go this way or that way? Which makes more sense? And it's very possible that the answer is already in your dream, because that indecision is exactly the trap. The indecision is the cage. Any decision sets you free. Any direction sets you free. So if the dream reflects your anxiety at being unable to decide, then you already know, move over not move, change over not change. But if the dream reflects the right answer for you, then you already have like your, what do you call it, like crib notes. You already know what the answer is before you've even had to make a decision. So yeah, it's a big go for it. It's a big go for it following the Aries full moon.
Yes, lovely. Thank you.
Beautiful. And we've got, I can't hang around very, very long today because I've got to pick up from a half day in the school. Don't even. The one way to sort of get me out in hives of rage is a half day in the school. Either take them or don't take them. Don't do me no favors.
I bet you speak for a lot of mothers there.
Speak to a lot of teachers.
That speaks to a lot of mothers there, not like you have to.
Oh, that, yeah, no, me, yes, yeah. Exactly. So yeah, Mark is loving the Wiccan undertones of the Two of Cups, isn't it? With the cup changing hands.
So beautiful.
Very beautiful. Luciane is giving thanks to Nilda. Mark says, I reckon we get 5 of them things done by you all, but not released until next year. Not bad, really. But how do you guys feel next year will go, and how many do you see? Might as well ask. So the things are things that you write, and Mark has been on like a like a binge of like a creative binge.
Good.
So
okay, well
let's see. Awesome. Are we looking at 5? More than 5? Less than 5? Let me jump in because it's showing 5 in general ready to go out, but out of them 2 that are from the sort of research style that you were looking at. 2, not the one planned, 2. But not more than 5. So 5 is the correct number to be released. Even if you create more, it's the correct number to sort of go out there into the world.
Yeah. I did pull 3 cards. My binge of 1 cards is maybe over. Short-lived.
But successful.
It's an experiment, but I feel like not overdoing it with yourself, because the first thing what I like about the Wildwood Tarot is it does change around the meanings a bit, and sometimes I don't like that with cards, but actually the 6 of Stones is one where it says don't push yourself too hard, it's a focus where you have to focus, not where there's a little bit of pulling back a little bit to give energy to something that's really important to you. Because the 6 of Stones is normally like, here, it's a generous card, but it feels like things may be I get overdoing something. But if you rein back a little bit and you actually you've got the Ace of Arrows, which is the Ace of Swords, and then you've got the Star card, the Pole Star. So there is a breath of life, a breath of energy, and a journey this is all taking you on. There's just a sort of feeling of not overdoing something, so maybe no more than 5. It's a 6 and it's all going a bit wrong. So I think paring things back and putting the thing into what you really love, that you believe is taking you in the right direction, and you end up on a much better path.
Amazing. Let's just do a couple more messages, and then I'm going to put my boots on and go and do the mummy thing as well. Right, with Stephanie. Stephanie, I can see the details of your dream. The reason I'm not putting them on the screen is that the Facebook algo is really sensitive, and any stuff that you put on that is like a little risky or controversial, get a ban. So let me see how to send it to Laura. Laura, have you got a browser open on your Instagram? And I'll send you.
I can make that so. Just 2 seconds.
And I'll send you the detail, and then we can relate to it. Oop, no. Sorry. I tried very much not to put it on the screen. That was unsuccessful. But even with the number, it's really, really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, where have I got
We'll get it.
Yeah, I'm sending it to you. I'm sending Laura the text from Stephanie on private chat gram. Where's the Laura? Cool. Here's the Laura. Dream about...
I can see the 3 dots are moving. It's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. It's coming in.
So I think that's not like real.
Yeah. It came through.
Yeah, the second half.
Oh, it's the first half, I think, at the moment. But
yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
So she goes to see. He wants her to go see, but she can't reach. And so it's interesting that we're saying about sort of if it was a person that's sort of meeting a sticky end doesn't mean that they will.
No.
But something is ending for them. But I think specifically with the utensil used, that really connects to all the thinky cards. That it could be that maybe he is in a state of life where he's overthinking things, or that you are overthinking things and you're kind of feeling like it's the end of a cycle because the thoughts are difficult. What do you get from it?
Yeah, and also the number as well. Like the number of times, it's a very specific number. It's also a very magical, powerful number. And I was thinking about it's like the utensil used, and you think about like in the tarot, the Ace of Swords. The swords can be something with our mind that brings wisdom, enlightenment, or it can be used. Obviously, it's the only a magical object that is actually a weapon as well. So you've got, those things where things are turning against someone, like you said, their thoughts, or someone's anger is kind of coming out in a certain way in the mind. But the fact that you couldn't see or couldn't reach is either that feels an important aspect as well, that something is being hidden, you feel something's been hidden from you, or something is I kind of feel that blocking of that you're not meant to maybe even go into certain spaces at the moment as well. So it feels very powerful. Again, it doesn't feel like a prophetic dream, but like a dream that's dealing with a relationship, not even specifically with that person. It could just mean that there's a masculine aspect and a closeness or something anger related that you're dealing with, whether it's within themselves or your perceptions of it. So it's a very interesting, just from the small details, but it would be worth I'd say definitely journaling on all the different aspects and what they represent to you to unravel that, because that feels very much of the mind, doesn't it? Like you were saying.
Yeah, and even with the number, it's very reminiscent of the Three of Swords, and Three of Swords is that kind of heartbreak, sort of feeling out in the cold, feelings of abandonment, feelings as if sort of somebody else receives preferential treatment and you sort of get kind of stuck behind. So yeah, it's really interesting. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for trusting us with with the details. That's incredible. So unfortunately, I've got to take off. So we've got to wrap up. Do we get to see, is there any cat within reach that we can?
They've just gone into their post-excitement sleep. So I'm leaving them be in that. They've gone from the whole time running around like mad people and then just going, oh. So they're in their curled up sleeping stage, which is very adorable.
Next time then. Next time. Amazing. So good to see you.
Good to see you. Have a good day. Take care.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Amazing to see you.